I'm Matty.
And I'm Lissy.
And welcome to
More BS.
Hi.
Hello to you. It's been a hot minute.
It's been a hot minute.
We've had a crazy couple of weeks. The baby was sick. It threw us back like a couple of weeks, and we're just caught up now. So we're gonna come out swinging.
I'm gonna give Lissy a drum lesson.
Oh my gosh.
Lissy don't know how to play drums.
I am so excited.
Yeah.
Like, I want to learn so bad. You still play a lot.
Do you still play sometimes?
Really good.
Okay.
But that means, of course, that I'm gonna have to teach you how to play something.
Yeah, we'll get there.
But for right now, let's get started. I'm so excited. I want to be like.
By the end of today, you're gonna be doing all that and more.
Jesus. I want to do that.
Yeah, that's not today. That's not today. This is one-on-one, right? That doesn't happen today.
First off,
Yes.
tell them what this is, because this is not a regular drum set.
No, it's not regular drum set. This is a set of V drums, Roland V drums.
Awesome.
I can play him inside, and they're not going to make a ton of noise and wake up the baby.
Yeah.
And I can play him straight into Pro Tools if I'm writing something, so I don't have to worry about miking up a bunch of drums. It's way easier than miking up drums just for writing.
Right.
Unless I'm going to take a day and go to the studio. So I can do this at home, and this is really handy.
You could play really hard, and it just sounds like.
Just sounds like taps.
It works out really, really well, and they're looking a little beat up here. You've been getting some use out of them.
A little bit here and there, thank God.
I want to do that.
Well, if this was a real drum lesson, you would just be only using this. That's it. There'd be no other talk about any other drums.
I get it.
First. It would
I
just
get
be
it.
all about the drum and hitting things
Well,
right.
first off, what height should I be at?
Your thigh should be parallel with the ground. So you being teeny tiny, your thighs are going downwards.
Yeah.
So that means you're sitting too high.
Okay, so I gotta move this down?
Yes.
Lower the chair! How do I do that?
Okay, first off, hold up.
All right.
We're not talking about those yet, okay? We're not talking about the seat, we're not talking about nothing, we're talking about these freaking things.
I thought this was like sitting in the car, checking your mirrors. You know? Like, you sit and you make sure you're at the right height, you check everything and make sure everything's okay. That's what I thought we were doing. I thought
This
we were
is like
setting
checking
up.
your mirrors.
Yeah!
You can sit in somebody else's car and just fix mirrors and you're good. If it's somebody else's drum kit, you're gonna be there for like a half hour trying to get everything exactly where you're used to it being, where the cymbals are for your reach, like where you're used to them being. When you're at your own kit, you should be able to close your eyes and just hit everything. If you're somebody else's kit, it's like wearing somebody else's underwear. Totally weird and different, sucks, but you deal with it when it means you don't have to bring your drums and they have a back line. That's okay. So this is set up to me right now. We're not holding the freaking drumstick first, okay?
Okay.
So, yeah, put your hand like that, okay? You're gonna hold it like, the drumstick's kind of got like right along your top finger. Kind of like that, but then you kind of wrap around like that. The fulcrum is from the tip of your thumb to that knuckle. That should be the one place for your hold.
Can I take one?
Yeah, maybe you should use a drumstick.
How far from the bottom?
You're gonna have a little bit poking out at the bottom, but it's a matter of finding where the balance is. It's not like where it's perfectly balanced, but you're gonna have to be able to like, should really be more like that. Yes, there you go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. There you go. But you want to make sure that stays tight. Your fulcrum there. Get loose. Get loose.
That's loose?
Yes, get a little loose there. Don't do this with this finger. You're doing
Okay.
this with the other ones. Leave that one tight. And it's the tip of your thumb, not the knuckle. So it's a tip to that.
This is off to a good start.
This is
I
not.
can't hold it. It's harder than it looks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, your fulcrum should be that knuckle, right there.
Oh, the bone.
Yeah, the bone, and then the tip of your thumb. Yeah, see now you can see it. You can start to feel it rocking back and forth a little bit like that. But that your finger can't slide around. You gotta have a pretty tight grip there. Basically, most of that work's gonna be done by the drum. Because if you just hit the drum like this, like one at a time, you should be able to do it without holding your back fingers down. You kind of like close your back fingers as you come down. Let the drum rebound a little bit. You see like my six bouncing?
Yeah.
So you stop it from bouncing with your back fingers, but you do let it bounce off.
Am I using my wrist and going bump? Or
Yeah, use it. There's a little bit of a, my arm's not moving that much here, see? And so there's a little bit going on, but I'm not like swinging it like this. I'm not really bending at the elbow, you know? It's all wrist. Wrist and rebound.
Why are you making this look so easy?
Because I did it for more than one day.
And it feels really...
More than how many minutes now?
It feels really like unnatural.
There you go. Cool. You want it there to control and support, because when you get used to it, then you should be able to just play with those fingers. All that stuff. Yeah, now we're done. Okay. Wow. A+. Guess we're done. But like the reason you want your fingers free is because you should be able to do this.
With the back fingers?
Yeah.
Like using these?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. You should be coming straight up and down. Like not at angle, you know, not like slicing. You should be coming straight up and down off the drum. Yeah. There you go.
Oops.
Yay, Lissy! Lissy played some snare drums. Alright. That exact thing applies to anything you're gonna hit. Applies to, except for cymbals, but that's another deal.
Well, what is everything anyway?
These are called toms.
Toms.
Okay?
These three?
These three are called toms, yes. These can be often called rack toms, and that's a floor tom typically because usually there's legs that extend to the floor and it stands on the floor.
Oh.
So it's a floor tom, and these are usually racked off of the bass drum, hence rack tom.
Oh.
You have a hi-hat here. If you push that pedal down, it closes it.
That is so cool.
Like hold the pedal down, then hit it. And then lift the pedal. Because normally hi-hats are, this is a terrible example. Normally hi-hats are two cymbals on top of each other. Like this.
Yeah.
You know, like that.
Yeah.
So they're like that when you have the pedal down, and when you open it, they separate.
Yeah.
So if you hit it, it rings out, and then you close it. So that's what that's simulating with on the V drums.
So you could like stop the sound.
Yeah. You ever hear like, that's what they're doing.
Do
They're opening and
it
stopping
with like really quick so I can do. Oh. He taps everywhere.
Yeah.
On
everything's a drum.
everything.
If any drummers are watching, everything's a drum, is it not?
Oh my gosh, just on yourself.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So toms,
Yeah.
hi-hat.
Yes.
What?
That's a crash cymbal, and you hit that with the shoulder of your stick, kind of like that. Right where it begins to taper. That's generally like the shoulder of the stick. Right about there. Yeah. I mean, you can hit it like this. Like that kind of thing. Like you just want to give it a little tippy cat. But normally when you want to go and like crash, like at the beginning of a part. Boom. And then there's another crash cymbal over here just because it's usually nice to have two crash cymbals if you have the option. That's a ride cymbal right there. That one you don't hit with the shoulder generally. It's like kind of pings. Because when you're playing a beat, you need to be able to keep the rhythm with either the hi-hat or the ride cymbals, typically what you're doing. Either that guy's being used or that guy's being used, in most cases. And that's a snare drum, I went over that, right? And then you have the kick drum. That's what you use your right foot on. There you go. Well, you're also sitting back kind of far right now, I think.
Am I?
Yeah, you're reaching for that. Because I have longer legs than you do.
Am I using my whole leg or my foot?
Well, this is a whole different subject now. We just got over doing this. Now we have to go use your foot. You get toe off the ground, and you kind of like go like that. You want to keep your heel up, rather. Yeah. That's basically it.
Look at me!
You're doing it both at the same time. Is great.
Can I try two?
Yes.
How do I hold the other hand?
It's exactly the same way. We're doing matched grip here, no traditional BS. That's when you see people like, you know, like, I'm in the Civil War. Or I'm a jazz drummer, like, this grip is because in Revolutionary War and Civil War, when you would have somebody running around with the drum on the front lines, it would be slung, so it would be at an angle, so you need to hold the stick like this so you could hit it. It's just that that's the way everybody played drums. So when drum set happened, which drum set's only like, what, 100 years old, about?
Maybe.
When they first started playing it, people just played it the same way. So, but there's no actual logical reason because then you have to do like this to hit this crash cymbal or to hit the hi-hat. It's really unnatural. So basically everybody goes match grip now because marching bands now have the drum flat. There's no reason for it to be slung and played like that. And because it makes a lot more sense in a drum set perspective because then you can reach everything comfortably. So we're doing match grip, same as that freaking way, both hands.
I feel like I had a little history lesson.
You're welcome.
Now I gotta do it with my left hand?
Yes, you do.
Oh no, freaking way.
Oh yes, freaking way. Well, don't do it like timpani, remember. Calm down, calm down, yep. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go, it's happening, it's happening. It's happening.
Do they ever go like, Phew!
Oh, hell yeah. You watch any professional drummer has got a thing somewhere, like on the hi-hat or maybe around here that's just filled with sticks. So you throw one or you break one. You hit one and it breaks, and then you gotta pick another one out real quick.
The idea that this takes up so much of your body is like astounding to me because I can't even imagine what it would be like to use my whole body to play an instrument. It's for me, it's all my fingers.
That's a whole nother consideration, honestly.
I can't even like. I can barely even walk.
At certain shows, I have to make sure I pace myself, or I get really tired towards the end of the show, and then my technique goes away. Because you get really, really, really tired and really sweaty. Whenever I have my Fitbit on and I have practice, I come back and it's like, you burned 4,000 calories.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh my God. It's a workout.
I bet.
You want to play a beat now? There you go. Yeah! When you hit that cymbal, hit the kick drum. Hit the kick drum at the same time. Wait, when you hit the cymbal. There you go. You have to do it exactly the same time. Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
That's almost always going to be happening at the same exact time. Well, now you need to know how to do a beat here, okay? So,
yes.
We're going to pretend there's only 3 things to the drum set, okay? That's all about. Will you stop?
I like it!
Were you ever in a band and like just noodling the guitar while everybody's talking? Were you that person?
I didn't.
You weren't a noodler?
No, I wasn't a noodler.
Okay.
I was
okay.
not. But
okay.
Isn't learning a new instrument exciting?
Yes, it is.
I think it's totally exciting.
It totally is. Yeah, totally.
It's like I get such like a thrill out of it. I really, really want to learn. I really seriously do.
Well, let me show you then.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so there's going to be 3 things. Stop the freaking play! There are only going to be 3 things we're going to pay attention to the kick right now, okay? There's going to be the hi-hat, the snare, and the kick drum. That's it. Those are the 3. You've heard 1979 by Smashing Pumpkins?
Yeah.
Whole beat was done with just those. There's no other cymbals or toms or anything else. There's no drum fills in that whole song. Your basic rock beat, okay? It's going to have a hi-hat playing 8th notes. Like if we're going to like...
2 and 3
Yep.
and 4.
Yes.
1 and 2.
But also, you do want to keep your left foot down the whole time. But you're going to play with your right hand.
Oh.
Yes, your right hand.
Do I play these with my left hand?
You play them with everything. But we're not pretending. Those aren't actually there yet.
Okay.
Let's see. Those aren't there. There
Wait,
you go.
am I hitting this with the shoulder?
No, this actually, for this beat, you can. You can. It depends on how much emphasis. That's your dynamic control. If you want like a bolder, bigger beat, you're going to go with the shoulder. If you want like a little polite beat, just go with the tip. But we're going to go with the tip today because that would be like your standard way of playing. Just a tip. And you want to be playing... You want to be playing halfway between the edge there and the bell. Now you want to put the snare drum with your left hand on beat 2 and beat 4. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Now you want to put the bass drum on 1 and 3. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and
oh no way.
Oh, you can do this.
1, 2, 3.
Well, keep it at the same tempo you're at. 1 and 2.
Oh,
and
that's right.
3 and 4.
Okay. Wait.
This is your
so
most
this is
important
what?
role as a
1
drummer
and
now is to
2
set a tempo and stick with it.
1 and 2 and 3
Yeah.
and 4 and
Yep.
1 and 2 and this is exciting. This is exciting.
Instead, now just play the hi-hat with the kick drum without the snare drum.
Oh, this is gonna take me a while.
No, I think you're gonna get it quicker than you think.
3.
Yep.
Okay.
1, 2, 3 and 4. Yeah.
And 3.
There you go. Is your heel down? You gotta pick that heel up.
Oh.
Now you gotta add that snare on 3 and 4, 2 and 4. There you go. There you go. There you just did it.
Wow. It's like rubbing your stomach and like
It kind
patting
of
your
is
head
at
at
first.
the same time.
Yeah, at first it kind of is.
I still don't have this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
It's a start, but you're putting the kick drum on every beat.
Am I?
Right now, yes.
1. All right. See, I feel like I need this.
Yeah, you do. That's your guide.
Yeah.
No matter what's going on, you could be doing any number of other things and any drums, but you got to keep something consistent because you're probably playing with a band, right? So when you're going nuts, you got to give them something to listen to.
All right. 1, 2. You know, I want to have a good ending to this. I really do. To tell you the truth, I think this is going to take me some practice.
I think you're gonna get it. I think you're closer than you think right now.
Really?
Yep.
See, I'm concentrating too much on my foot. I feel like I'm going to be here for a while. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Oh, 4 and 1 and
Can you do it without the vocalizing now?
No! I have to count out loud.
You have to count louder and louder.
This is so stressful.
And then what you do?
Stressful.
When you get used to that,
What?
you just add a crash symbol at the beginning of the measure.
Let me hear you do.
Okay, so you're gonna start with the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you're putting 1, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4
Yeah.
and then you want to add snare drum on 2 and 4.
Oh, no way. Why does it sound so much better when you do it?
There's dynamics.
And add your crash then. Oh, no way.
You just move your right hand. You're doing the same exact rhythm. Like my hand doesn't stop playing A this the whole time. My right hand. Just hit that instead of the hi-hat once.
Can you do that really fast?
Yeah, but...
You butt nut.
If you play a beat that fast,
yeah,
the problem becomes the hi-hat, you know? So instead of doing eighth notes, you just do quarter notes. Like...
Oh, okay.
You know,
so that way you're not like... I really want to learn how to do this.
Okay, well, you just did.
We should do more of these.
Focus. Yeah! Lissy did it. She did a beat. Lissy played a rock beat. Lissy played a rock beat. No, you did it.
At
did
like,
you did
know, 12 beats per minute.
There are some rock songs at 12 beats per minute. That's okay. That can be done. Ever hear stoner metal? You can fit right in.
You really need to be coordinated, and I am very uncoordinated.
No, you can totally do it. You play enough other instruments that you would be able to. You would be able to bring that to this, totally.
I've made up my mind.
Maybe we'll continue that.
I'm gonna play drums.
Okay.
So in the comments, tell me what a wonderful job I did, and then next time you get to play my instruments.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I get to learn next time.
That will be awesome. I don't know if we're gonna do that next week or the week after, but it will be coming up. So
it'll be coming up.
That'll be fun.
All right, guys. If you like this video, please support us on Patreon. Click like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Right?
Yes, it is. Lissy's got it down.